Willie Contraband here, and welcome to Beyond Duality.
Beyond duality, three eyes in a circle. Willie Contraband, no soul, controversial. Facts on facts, but my name's not Urkel. Hit 'em where it hurts till their heart turns purple. They say they got your back.
Alright, how you doing? Welcome. Today I will be doing a monthly reading for the month of May for my beautiful Pisces. How's it going? Happy May. So real quick, guys, you already know the deal. This is a generalized reading. If you would like a personalized reading for your eyes only, go to williecontraband.com/guidance and I'll hook you guys up there, right? Also, if you would like to make a contribution to Willie Contraband, my PayPal link's down below. If you're feeling generous, I would very much appreciate. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing very well. I got some new things going on back here in the background. As you see, I'm gonna have some different type of videos coming up and down. I'm trying some new things so y'all can see the cards as I go along while they're here in front of my face and on the table. But anyways, let's get to it. Let's see what May got in store for you guys. First card, overall energy. We got Two of Swords, Two of Air, Two of the mentality of the mind. So Two of Swords, when Two of Swords pops out, usually what it's trying to say is you got some decisions to make, you got some choices to make. It's time to choose wisely. And usually when Two of Swords comes, it's more of a something you may be already aware of or you already know the answer to, as in something that has probably been coming up in patterns in your life. I feel like this is a month for Pisces to make big steps in their life, and I think there's a lot of alignments that would be of help to you guys. So there's definitely some energy in the air to make decisions. I feel like there's no right or wrong path at all, but there's always paths that flow smoother than others, and there's not as much alternate routes or detours. But anyways, let's see what decisions this is talking about. I feel like it's about choosing, something that's either gonna better you or something that's gonna better the people around you. But let's see what else is going on. Foundation card. All right, Ace of Chalices, Ace of Cups, Ace of Water. So usually when this pops up, once again, here's a duality, masculine, feminine energy. This is saying there's an abundance within you, And in this case, I always say these little fellows right here are masculine and feminine energy within you, but they're your inner children, your inner childs. So they're inside, right? Put that right there. So Two of Wands, when you see right here, he got a blindfold on. I got the New Vision tarot cards, so they show from a different perspective from behind. But if you see other tarot cards, when they're facing from the front, he has a blindfold on right here. As in, the decision that he has to make is not going to come from choosing with these two things out here in the third dimensional realm, It's more about going within and looking inside for answers. And really, because Two of Swords is a number of wisdom. So this is something that you already know. Something, this is your inner pure supreme wisdom that could tell you otherwise, that whatever decision you have to make is going to be the decision that's going to be most abundant for you. The one that's going to be most resourceful to you, the one that's going to make you the most happiness, be at most peace, and most importantly, feel the most free, because there's the bird up here. Birds always signify freedom in some manner or another, but this is freedom and abundance and happiness and joy, as in you have to start making decisions in your life starting right now, because I feel like there's a lot of energy aligned for Pisces to really go on forward and make moves, is to choose wisely and the things that are going to be beneficial for you. If you see right here, got you on the other angle, But this is the background card I have for you guys. This is always the bottom of the deck, which is Three of Pentacles, right? So Three of Pentacles signifies like networking, branching out with people, you know, getting in connection with others, creating with other counterparts, you know. So I feel like the biggest thing right now, especially in May and also moving forward for the rest of the year, I keep saying, Pisces, is the most important thing you could do is surround yourself with the right people right now, you know. So just keep that in mind throughout the reading, is that, you know, maybe the decisions you have to make are dependent upon who you're hanging out with, you know. You gotta go inside and see what is beneficial for you. Are the decisions you're making healthy for your lifestyle and for the people around you, especially for yourself, because you are that empath that is absorbing everything that's around you for the most part, you know. But anyways, let's go next to recent past. I would say recent past is 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months, right? So let's see what's going on in the recent past. Alright, we got King of Wands, King of Fire, that desire, that passion, that action. And this is funny that this pops up, yo. This is really funny because if you guys go back maybe to January's reading, right? I think it's right here, over here. Wherever it pops up, it was about owning your throne. And King of Wands, he's there owning his throne for sure. You know what I'm saying? And recent past, I feel like maybe you've been taking steps in leadership within yourself. Maybe you've been making the right decisions already, you know, like you already been doing this, you know. But I guess in the recent past is like, you know, King of Wands is like you started doing it in different ways, you know. And once again, you know, these two counterparts keep popping up, feminine, masculine energy, and children. And right here is when he's holding it down. So I think in the recent past there's been some thoughts of, you know, pursuing and elevating your life to higher levels, and you're really thinking on a different level now. You know, I really think you're looking at life in a different perspective because, you know, on your throne, even if you did take the smallest of steps to owning your throne, you know, you have a better view now of things. You have a better perspective. You feel me? So let's keep it moving. Things will get clear as we get along. Next is messages from your higher self. And, you know, we all relate to things differently, and we use different titles and different names and labels or whatever it may be. But I say this is messages from your higher self. You may say this is messages from the universe, from God, from Judah, Jehovah, Allah, Muhammad, whoever is your source. But I say messages from your higher self, and let's see what the messages are coming through as. Right, we got 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Coins, 7 of Earth. I feel like you've been putting in work, Pisces. I think your higher self knows that, and it's acknowledging that. And I think that's part of what's going on now, like, you know, making major decisions. I think there's big choices to be made, but I think it's because you've been putting in the work. You know, to those who continue to build on their health and their wealth, you know, many rewards and options become available. As in, I think there's things that you're harvesting in right now, but I think it's time to choose what it is that you're going to harvest in, you know. And I feel like you're going to get, like, reconnected this month in a way. You know, if you see right here, here's a little guidance, an angel guide or some spirits to, you know, help you along the way. I feel like you're getting reconnected in May, you know. I know a couple Pisces up here been going through some shit, you know, and at those certain times we don't feel as connected with our spirit, with our source, with our soul. But I feel like for those who did feel in that type of manner, in that aspect of their, you know, mind, body, and soul, they wasn't feeling really connected to their soul. I feel like those people, you know, probably gonna feel reconnected sometime soon in May, or it's gonna be bigger than ever. Because sometimes when you take a lower downfall, that means you're just pulling back to shoot further up. You know what I'm saying? To go to higher levels up, as above, so below, as within, so without. So if you could feel the saddest of lows and the lowest of sads, you will feel the highest of highs and happiness and joy and all that good stuff, you know. So I think there might be some reconnection this month that's gonna allow you, you know, to keep bringing in what you gotta bring in into your life, but also make the right decisions. I think you are gonna have some help spiritually, or at least, in these different realms beyond the physical. But anyways, next we got steps to take to the near future. And let's see what we got. Right, we got Queen of Chalices. Whoa. Fell out my hand, just jumped out. Queen of Chalices, Queen of Cups, Queen of Water. So Queen of Chalices usually resembles energy of wisdom, also of nurturing, of understanding, of being resourceful as well, but of being an observer, more than anything, to absorb all the energy around her. So I think steps to take to the near future, there's some decisions to make, and I feel like the steps you need to take towards that decision is, be wise about it. That's why they got the owl right here, get clear, please. No. Anyways, there's this owl right here. Let me see if I get y'all right here. But the owl is for wisdom, the owl just be chilling in the woods, sitting back, observing everything. And that's how it knows it got the insight on everything, because it's just stepping back, chilling in the background, observing and absorbing all the energies around to, be able to decipher and discern the decisions that needed to be made, And I feel like the decision might be having to do with something that is, just for the better of your health, And I think it's going to really become evident towards the end of the month. But let's keep it going. We got next the environment card, which is my favorite position in the format that I use, because the environment, as they say, you are a product of your environment. You are your surroundings. So I think environment's always very important, because it's really about our environment. The environment can change you. Like they say, like with a flower, they say, you don't try to change the flower when it's not growing right. You change its environment, and then it allows that flower to, properly grow and bloom and flourish and all that good stuff, But anyways, environment card, we got Five of Wands, Five of Fire, that desire, that passion, that action, that ambition. So Five of Wands usually means there's gonna be some things stirring around in your environment. I feel like usually Five of Wands too is they say it's like competition or training or competing, which is competition. But there's a lot of commotion going on. There's gonna be a lot of energy around you, and I feel like people are gonna start seeing like what you're really made of for the most part. So for some people they're gonna be happy. I think other people they might feel a little threatened maybe, about your presence, about your energy. Once you start elevating to higher levels and higher frequencies, it becomes overwhelming for people at times. People around you. I feel like you're gonna I feel like something's showing, because we got the King of Wands and the Queen of Chalices, right? And what that's showing me is like a royalty type energy. We got King of Wands in the recent past and Queen of Chalices in the steps to take to the near future. So everything from the past to the near future in between, there's all royalty like energy, So I feel like you have this presence to you that is growing to higher levels. And soon, I feel like this month, people are gonna not be mad, but ego is gonna be not hurt, but their egos are gonna be pressed. I'm trying to put this in the right way, but egos are gonna be pressed around you. So be aware of that. That is just because you're elevating to higher levels. I feel like you're getting reconnected to the source, to your spirit. So that's gonna really show. It's gonna start glowing out your face and your energy and your aura. So I feel like it's gonna just, in a way, that might be the decisions you have to make. Like the decisions may be based upon your environment, that you have to probably separate all this that's going on. So the decisions are going to be probably made like mentally observe the environments that you're in this month, and then you're going to see like some of this has to go. It's too messy, it's too much going on, and everybody's too chaotic, and everyone's always like trying to go after each other or whatever it may be. Just in general, I think decisions this month is really made about your environment. Making sure you're connecting with the right people more than anything, because our environments are very important. Anyways, next we got what is this called? Intentions and goals, or fears and doubts, right? So let's see what it's talking about. Alright, we got 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Coins, 10 of Earth's energy. So usually 10 of Pentacles is about completion, is also about abundance, about happiness. There's a family energy to this always, that it's like, you know, you see the elder, grandpa type energy, mother, father, daughter, dog, you know. So family type energy in 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you want to, in a way, surround yourself again. What? Right. So I was on point. You know, and you want to surround yourself with the right energy. I feel like that's your intention, your goals is like, you know, you want to be in good surroundings and good environments. You want to be hanging out with people who are going to uplift your spirit, because your spirit's going to start glowing. So it's going to be really easy to, you know, start making these decisions if it is based upon your environment, about, you know, having to probably cut some people out of your life. And I feel like your intention and goal is to put the people that enrich your life, that, you know, give you the most value. Oh. But anyways, we got one card left, and it's possible outcome, keyword possible, because this is a generalized reading, so I don't want you to come back and be like, yo, Willie, that didn't happen, or if it does happen, let me know. You know, that'd be kind of cool. But anyways, possible outcome for the month of May. Alright, Major Arcana, the Devil card. Now don't get scared, my little Pisces. Anyways, you guys are dark motherfuckers on the low, so it's alright. But the Devil card is not a bad card, you know. Usually this has to do with attachments, if not determination, you know. So just with those two words that popped up in my head, detachment or determination, not detachment, attachment, but the goal will be to detach if you are attached with anything. You know, if there are people that you see you're attached to, but there's nothing beneficial that comes out, or whatever it may be. It might be with habits in your life, maybe activities that you choose to do. But if you feel yourself attached to something, that it has like a mental grip on you beyond the physical, then I think those are the decisions you have to make to cut off that, you know. And also a part of the other word that popped up, which was determination, you know. I feel like that's something that you have to choose to do right now, because like I said, there's an energy that's like super aligned in the universe, and you know, it's really looking out for you right now, Pisces, but you have to meet the universe halfway. So I feel like it's just time to be really focused and determined on the things that you want to create, you know, the things that are going to make you happy, you know. The Devil card is also about like health and stuff, you know, about keeping up with your health, and that goes, you know, physical health, but mental health as well, and your spiritual health, you know. Also the Devil card is about, you know, holding things that are dear to you, you know. There is that attachment aspect, that it's like, you know, if it's no good for you, detach from it. But you have to attach to certain things that do feed your soul and feed your, you know, your fire inside, you know. But overall, I think, you know, there's just very much mental decisions to be made. You know, it's time to discern, decipher, and decide. You know, be wise, because you got the Queen of Chalices as well, which, you know, your old ass soul, Pisces ass, already knows everything, you know, but it's just out here playing it out, you know, taking the action. So I think it's time to start. It's time to start, you know, taking action and making the right decisions. I feel like, you know, May is going to be a month that you're going to be able to make decisions, but that's power, man. That's real power. That's freedom. That's, you know, being able to have your own choices, you know, and that's really what we want out here, right? In a way, we want to be in control of whatever outcomes happen, you know. So right now you have an outcome that you have control over, which is making the right decision for your life, you know, whatever's going to help you be more progressive and productive, and, you know, add on. It's about value out here, you know. Everything's about money, right? But it's not really the physical money. It's our energy, it's our time, it's our attention, our focus, you know. So I think it's time to put your money where your mouth is and start making the right decisions, you know. I promise it'll help you out times a million. But anyways, guys, this has been your food for thought. If you may feed me back, please leave a comment down below. Let me know how it goes, how it went, what it be. And yeah, be on the lookout. I got a whole bunch of videos coming out for you guys, and I'm very excited. I'm trying new things out here, so I'm just here to create and to pass it on to you guys. My creations are not mine, but they're all of ours. So I hope you guys have a great May, and I'll see you guys next month. Alright, much peace, much love.
They got you thinking that I'm dying, quoting all my songs, telling you that I'm lying. Though I know the truth, cause the truth will always find you. No matter where you go is always right there behind you. See the shiny lights is only really there to blind you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you. I'm going on my mind, off a tab in the mouth.